Good day all YouTubers. Second video which I want to introduce to you in a traditional in electronics bloggers is equipment review. Yeah. What we have? We have two multimeters, one old school DT9205A and new one UT139C. These my two work multimeters which I'm pretty happy to have. This one is maybe a bit annoying with its switching. I work for 2 years and the switching to the different ranges that's awful. In manufacture that's just awful. When you work for 8 or 9 hours in a day, it's you will be not happy to switching it to back to back. Here is much more good, pretty, handy thing. This multimeter is my favorite. It have only one annoying thing that I should tell you about, is when it's measure resistance, as you can see. Okay, it have voltage about 1 volts. It's measured megohm, 0.5 volts. In ohms range, it have 1 volt. What does it mean? It means that this multimeter in circuit measurement won't do it properly, because PN junction in semiconductor is about 0.6, 0.8 volts, and that multimeter can open PN junction and you will read faulty measurement about resistance. This multimeter doesn't have this issues, but it's old and it's more like moral faulty. In other aspects, this multimeter is just great. Good input protection and other. Maybe if someone wanted that I must do a review of this multimeter, write down in the comments. I will make reply video. Okay, multimeters is good, but without other stuff we won't do the work anyway. The most crucial thing when you repair some in electronics secondary is your safety and your circuit boards. This simple 2 wires, 2 crocodiles thing is your best friend to discharge a capacitor on the input. Simple and good. Value is about 400 to 40 ohms. It's no mention, just that the current to discharge a capacitor must be low. Not just a simple wire. Simple wire do the job, but that's not proper. That will be wrong. Okay. Some test leads for hard work in the electricians. Very sharp probe, which with that I can pierce the isolation and test it without any disassemble of the circuit or make some large damage to the isolation of the circuit which I probing around. Next thing, crocodile clamp. Very crucial and neat. If you don't have it, buy it. That's will good for you. Isolation. How's that? Isolation shielding for the probes, which left only small piece of probe, which prevent your short circuit. Others, some connectors. Like that. This is connector to measure current in the live mains. Here I'm stuck the probe from multimeter. Our consumer, our mains plug in. You don't have to cut some wires or some messing around with other wires. This basically only for the current of the mains. Maybe this is not proper, but if you do that like that at home, don't touch that while you connect to the live mains. It's dangerous. Be careful. Make some safety precautions to avoid electrocute yourself. LCR meter, cheap Chinas LCR meter, $25. It will do the job. I have some previously measured at the high precision LCR meter at my work. There was a Mustang about $150 cost. That one cost $25, and it's measured good. For me it's good. I'm not design board, I'm repairing. It will do the job if you don't have lot of money. You saw my lab power supply. That's maybe it. Some oscilloscope. Goodbye. To the next.